In the top stories, Prime Minister Drew tours Taipei Veteran General Hospital, Guyana prisons test ankle bracelet monitoring, and Russian drones attack flats in Ukraine's Kiev. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Major Newscast. Today is Friday, 14th November, and I am Jasmine Thomas. First on the local scene, Prime Minister of St. Christopher and Nevis, the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, today started off a series of high-level engagements in the Republic of China, Taiwan, with an official visit to the Taipei Veterans General Hospital, one of Taiwan's most advanced medical institutions and a global leader in clinical care, research, and health innovation. As St. Kitts and Nevis moves ahead with its own historic undertaking, the construction of a modern, climate-smart JN France General Hospital, Prime Minister Drew, who also serves as Minister of Health, emphasized the importance of learning from global best practices and deepening cooperation with long-standing partners such as Taiwan. Prime Minister Drew was accompanied by His Excellency Leon Natter Nelson, Ambassador of St. Kitts and Nevis to Taiwan and lead coordinator of the new hospital project, senior officials, and members of the St. Kitts and Nevis Embassy in Taipei. During the visit, the delegation toured several wards and departments, observing firsthand the advanced technologies, integrated systems, and patient-centered models of care deployed throughout the hospital. Prime Minister Drew noted that the visit comes at a critical moment as the Federation accelerates efforts to build a resilient, Category 5 ready national hospital capable of withstanding the growing threats of climate change. He further emphasized the importance of expanding technological collaboration following recent conferences and engagements that aim to link medical teams in St. Kitts and Nevis with specialists in Taiwan through digital platforms and telemedicine opportunities. The Prime Minister's state visit to Taiwan continues with a series of additional engagements, including high-level meetings, sister city signings, and technical exchanges focused on national development. The Ministry of Education in St. Kitts and Nevis joined other OECS member states in the simultaneous launch of the digital OECS harmonized primary curriculum, a group groundbreaking initiative aimed at transforming primary education across the region. The launch on Thursday, November 13, marked a historic milestone in the modernization of the education system within the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, OECS. The DOHPC introduces a fully digital, harmonized curriculum designed to provide students across member territories with equitable access to high-quality learning resources and consistent educational standards. Minister of Education, the Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, underscored the initiative as a transformative step toward reshaping the educational framework of St. Christopher and Nevis and the wider OECS region. The DOHPC is part of the OECS education sector strategy, which envisions every learner succeeding. It reflects a unified regional effort to modernize teaching practices and prepares students to thrive in an increasingly digital world. Nevis is gearing up to host a major national celebration as the Department of Agriculture announces the 30th anniversary of the flagship event, Agri Expo, set for Thursday 26th and Friday 27th March 2026. Held under the theme Rooted in History, Utilizing Land and Sea, Agri Expo 30, the 2026 edition promises to be a vibrant showcase of Nevis's agricultural progress, creativity, and innovation over the past 3 decades. The two-day event, being held at the El Quemido T. Willett Park in Charlestown, will feature exhibitions by local farmers, fishers, agro-processors, manufacturers, and artisans, emphasizing the island's strong connection to both land and sea. And the Deputy Premier and Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Cooperatives in the Nevis Island Administration, NIA, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, said preparations are already underway for what will be one of the most memorable editions of the Expo. The Department of Agriculture encourages the public, regional partners, and members of the Nevisian diaspora to take part in this milestone celebration, which stands as a proud testament to Nevis's enduring agricultural heritage and the commitment to sustainability. On the regional scene, the Guyana Prison Service has begun testing electronic ankle bracelets as part of a broader push to modernize inmate supervision and enhance rehabilitation efforts across the system. Director of Prisons, Nicklon Elliott, said the new technology could significantly improve how officers track inmates who participate in skills training, work programs, and reintegration activities, both inside and outside correctional facilities. And now for a look at news on the international scene. A Russian drone has rammed through a block of flats in eastern Kiev during a wave of strikes throughout the Ukrainian capital that has killed 6 people and wounded 35 others as emergency workers sifted through the wreckage in the area. One Kiev resident called Vita described how the drone had pierced the building, exploding on the other side. Meanwhile, Ukraine stepped up its attacks on Russia's oil infrastructure with drone strikes on one of its biggest export terminals in the city on the Black East coast. Fire broke out at the Shizhkarisk oil refinery, and the ship and a block of flats were hit, officials said. And now for a look at the weather. Present weather across St. Kitts and Nevis is fair skies, winds a gentle breeze of 6 miles per hour from the east. Seas are 0.9 to 1.5 meters or 3 to 5 feet. The weather forecast for St. Kitts and Nevis is partly cloudy with skies, cloudy skies with a 40% or moderate chance of showers. Weather tonight, partly cloudy skies with a 60% or moderate chance of showers. Sunset this evening will be at approximately 25 minutes before 6, and sunrise tomorrow is set for 6:15 in the morning. That brings us to the end of the Midday Major Newscast. Join us this evening for these stories and more. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jasmine Thomas. God bless you.